Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to give you a quick look at my new portfolio with Degiro. Now I only started this portfolio a few days ago, so it's not by any means anywhere near where I want it to be just yet. But I thought I'd try out Degiro's platform and buy a few stocks and ETFs and see how it goes. So first things first, Degiro's platform works off a desktop version and an app version. Personally, having played around with both, I prefer the desktop version, but I thought I'd make a video showing the app first of all, and maybe I'll show you the desktop version on a later date. As you can see, the app's homepage is very nicely laid out. You can access your portfolio easily at the top. And if I scroll down, you can see what some of the main indices are trading at, and then today's winners and losers, so what's been performing well and not so well. The homepage is very practical and it's nice to look at, which is important. A lot of other apps can look quite messy and there's a lot going on, but Degiro keeps it relatively simple and concise. Going into your portfolio, you can see the balance, the current value of your investments above portfolio, day difference, total difference, how much cash you have not invested still in your account above cash funds, and then the amount you can actually invest. The reason I have €203 cash not invested in anything in my account but can only invest €3 of it is because I have about €200 in orders pending until the markets reopen on Monday, and that'll hopefully make my portfolio look less shit. But yeah, without further ado, here's what my portfolio currently looks like. Degiro's fees are by far the cheapest of any broker in Ireland and the UK at the moment, and possibly in all of Europe. Buying or selling American stocks costs 50 cents plus 0.04% per share, I think, which is more or less negligible. Irish stocks are a bit more expensive at €2. UK stocks are 4, and there's over 700 ETFs that are free to trade once a month each. You can also trade them for free as many times per month if the value you are trading in an ETF is over €1,000. So it really is the best broker by far for people investing smaller amounts or anyone who wants to avoid the crazy fees other brokers charge here. There's also a $2.50 charge per exchange you trade on per year. But say for instance if you trade on like 4 different exchanges per year, a tenner as a sort of maintenance fee is very, very little. Everything else is completely free. Taking your money out is free, setting up your account is free, so yeah, happy days. The first instrument in my portfolio is a triple leveraged ETF called SPXL, which follows the S&P 500. I invested in this ETF for a few reasons. Firstly, because as I've only put a couple hundred into my account to start off with and get a feel for things, I sort of wanted to try one of the free ETFs Degiro offers, and SPXL was one of those. Also, I reckon it's a safe enough investment. It's been rising pretty consistently and very nicely for the past few years, from about $25 5 years ago to about $130. And it looks like there was a huge drop in the value of the ETF in May of this year, but there was just a stock split. It's gone up about 10% since then too. So I bought 3 stocks in that ETF, and I expect that to keep my portfolio in the green whenever some of my more risky investments turn on me a little. And I'm hoping to buy a few more when I pump a bit more cash into my account. The next investment in my account is a very popular company called Ford. I consider Ford a very reliable blue chip company. I like it a lot. It pays a pretty decent dividend too, and I went in at a pretty good price. Ford has very substantial jumps in its price every few years, and it's been putting a lot of money into research of electric cars and other kinds of upcoming technology in the auto industry such as AI. So I'm pretty optimistic and excited about what's to come for Ford. And I also bought in at a really good price, as I said. I'd hope to dollar cost average a bit and keep buying it and seeing what happens in the future. On to the last stock in my portfolio, and bear in mind that I've only put 200 into my account so far, apart from another 200 waiting in orders for some very different kinds of stocks that I'll tell you about in my next video. So it's by no means a diverse account just yet. It's another triple leveraged ETF following a commodity this time. It seeks to replicate the S&P Natural Gas Index, and although it's definitely the riskiest investment in my portfolio at the moment, I've been following it for quite some time now, and it's been falling steadily for a few years, but has started leveling off since the start of the year, and with Trump focusing on gas and fossil fuel sources of energy, things are looking pretty good for this sort of index around now. It's UGAZ, UGAZ. So yeah, this portfolio is very new, but I wanted to show you all what Degiro's platform looked like, and I will be putting more cash into this account over the next few days, weeks and months. It looks like I've lost about 280 on my current investments. However, buying the stocks I have bought so far cost me just over €3. So these stocks have been keeping their heads above water the past few days, and I've made very small gains in them overall, which ain't too bad considering it could have went the complete opposite way. And yeah, with that I'll end the video, and I'll see you guys next time to show you how I've expanded my Degiro portfolio. Thanks for watching, guys.